Have you ever looked at someone and thought, why does this connection feel different from anything I've ever experienced? Not just attraction, not just chemistry. I'm talking about the kind of connection that keeps you awake at night. The kind that makes your heart race when their name appears on your phone. The kind that feels almost impossible to explain. For many people, that intense feeling happens in an age-gap relationship. And today, I want to tell you why. Because behind the judgment, behind the opinions, behind the whispers from society, there's a truth that most people never talk about. Sometimes age-gap love feels intense because it reaches parts of you that ordinary relationships never touched. Maybe one person brings wisdom. Maybe the other brings fresh hope. Maybe both people are healing wounds they carried for years. And when two souls meet at different stages of life but connect on the same emotional level, the experience can feel overwhelming, powerful, unforgettable. Welcome back to Real Love, Real Life. If you're new here, this channel is all about real relationships, real emotions, real healing, and real stories that inspire us to love better and live better. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Your support helps this community grow and helps more people find healing through these conversations. And don't forget, every video I'll be giving a special shout out to an active subscriber who likes, comments, shares, and watches all the way through. Yearly loyal subscribers will also receive a big shout out and free access to my course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love, My Journey to Healing and Freedom. Now let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I met someone who was older than me. At first, I told myself, this won't be serious. But then we started talking. Not about surface-level things, not about trends or gossip. We talked about pain, about dreams, about regrets, about the mistakes that shaped us. And I remember driving home one night realizing something strange. I hadn't felt that emotionally connected to anyone in years. That's when I understood the first reason age-gap love can feel so intense. It often creates deeper conversations. When someone has lived through different seasons of life, they bring experiences that challenge you, teach you, and help you grow. In many age-gap relationships, both people become students. One person may teach patience. The other may teach spontaneity. One may understand stability. The other may understand reinvention. That exchange creates excitement. You're not just dating a person. You're discovering an entirely different perspective on life. And that discovery can make the relationship feel fresh every single day. Let's be honest. One of the hardest parts of age-gap love is dealing with other people's opinions. Friends may question it, family may doubt it, strangers may judge it. But here's what many couples discover. Facing challenges together often strengthens the bond. When two people choose each other despite outside pressure, they often become more intentional about protecting the relationship. Now, this is where things get real. Sometimes age-gap relationships feel intense because they awaken unresolved emotions. If you grew up lacking emotional support, an older partner may make you feel safe. If you spent years feeling controlled, a younger partner may make you feel free. That emotional contrast can feel incredibly powerful, but it also means healing is important. Love should help you grow, not lose yourself. That's one of the biggest lessons I teach in my mini-course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love, My Journey to Healing and Freedom. The link is in the description. A lot of people confuse intensity with love, but intensity alone is not enough. Jealousy is not love. Control is not love. Manipulation is not love. Real love includes respect, trust, communication, support, healthy boundaries. If a relationship is intense but leaves you constantly anxious, exhausted, or afraid, that's a warning sign, not a love story. There was a moment when I had to ask myself, am I in love with the person, or am I in love with how they make me feel? That question changed everything. Because real love survives beyond excitement. It survives difficult conversations. It survives misunderstandings. It survives growth. And when an age gap relationship is built on genuine respect, the connection can become incredibly meaningful. If you're in an age gap relationship right now and you feel judged, listen carefully. You do not need everyone's approval to pursue a healthy relationship. What matters is, are you respected? Are you safe? Are you valued? Are you growing? Are you able to be yourself? Those questions matter far more than the number of years between two people. The strongest age gap couples I've seen have one thing in common. They communicate intentionally. They talk about future goals, finances, family expectations, career plans, health, long-term vision. They don't avoid difficult conversations. They build with honesty. If you're dealing with relationship issues and you need someone to talk to, I want you to know you're not alone. I'm now offering one-on-one relationship guidance sessions. You can send me your situation through Instagram, and I'll respond with my advice and a personalized voice message. The links are in the description. Sometimes people don't need judgment. Sometimes they just need someone who will listen. Healing taught me something important. The goal is not simply to find love. The goal is to find a love that allows you to become the best version of yourself. Whether your partner is older, younger, or the same age, the relationship should bring peace, growth, and purpose. That's why I created this channel. That's why I share my story. And that's why I continue helping people break free from toxic patterns and choose healthier relationships. If this video spoke to your heart, connect with me beyond YouTube. My blog, more relationship stories, healing tips, and motivational content. TikTok, daily relationship insights and motivational videos. Instagram, behind-the-scenes content and direct communication. Mini course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love, My Journey to Healing and Freedom. And before we close, I also want to tell you about Chrissy Work Media. Chrissy Work Media is dedicated to helping individuals and businesses grow their online presence through creative, professional, and results-driven digital services. Whether you need social media management, video creation, graphic design, advertising, brand promotion, Chrissy Work Media focuses on delivering quality work that attracts attention and builds strong brands. Our mission is simple: to help businesses become more visible, more professional, and more successful online. If you're ready to grow your brand, message Chrissy Work Media today. Let's turn your ideas into results. So why does age gap love feel so intense? Because sometimes it brings together two people who meet each other exactly where they need healing, growth, and understanding. But remember this: the healthiest love is not the one that creates the most drama. It's the one that creates the most peace. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to Real Love Real Life. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And when this video ends, go watch my next video, How to Stop Loving the Wrong People and Finally Choose You, My True Story. That video may be the message someone needs today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this community. And remember, real love starts when you stop losing yourself to keep someone else. Have you ever met someone who made you feel understood in a way no one else ever had? Sometimes love arrives when you least expect it, and sometimes it arrives in a package the world doesn't understand. People often say age is just a number, but when two hearts choose each other, despite the opinions of others, the journey can become one of the most emotional and transformative experiences of their lives. This is the story of two people who discovered that real love isn't measured by birthdays. It's measured by kindness, respect, trust, and commitment. Daniel never imagined that a simple conversation at a community charity event would change his life forever. While helping organize donated books, he met Sophia. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She smiled warmly. She listened carefully. She spoke with wisdom instead of judgment. Their first conversation lasted nearly 3 hours. They laughed, They shared stories about childhood dreams, painful breakups, family struggles, and the lessons life had taught them. For Daniel, something felt different. It wasn't excitement, it was peace. Days became weeks, weeks became months. The friendship grew naturally. Soon they realized they looked forward to every phone call, every coffee date, every walk through the park. Yet one question remained. What will people think? When friends discovered the age difference, the comments started immediately. She could be your mother. He's too young. It'll never last. Marcus pulled Daniel aside one afternoon. Are you sure this is what you want? Daniel smiled. I've never been more certain about anything. Sophia faced criticism too. Her sister warned her that society would never accept their relationship. For a moment, Sophia wondered if love was worth all the judgment. Then Daniel said something she'd never forget. I don't love you because of your age. I love the way you make me feel safe enough to be myself. Those words changed everything. Instead of letting criticism divide them, they chose communication. They talked about finances. They discussed future goals. They planned for challenges before they happened. Every disagreement became an opportunity to understand each other better. Years passed. The people who once criticized them slowly noticed something remarkable. While many relationships around them fell apart, Daniel and Sophia continued growing stronger. Their relationship wasn't built on excitement alone. It was built on trust, respect, honesty, patience, and every single day, they chose each other again. Daniel eventually realized why their love felt so intense. It wasn't because of the age gap. It was because they had finally found someone who loved them for who they truly were. The age difference had never been the foundation. Love was. Moral of the story. Real love is not measured by age. It is measured by character. A healthy relationship is built on respect, honesty, communication, commitment, and mutual support. When two people genuinely help each other become better, the number of years between them matters far less than the quality of the life they build together. To everyone watching, never let society make your decisions for you. At the same time, remember that love should never require you to ignore red flags or sacrifice your well-being. Choose relationships where you are respected, valued, and encouraged to grow. If you're facing criticism because your relationship looks different, don't focus only on proving others wrong. Focus on building something healthy, honest, and lasting. And if you're currently healing from heartbreak, don't lose hope. The right person won't ask you to become someone else. They'll appreciate the person you already are, while encouraging you to become an even better version of yourself. Love isn't about finding perfection. It's about finding partnership. Thank you for spending this time with me here on Real Love, Real Life. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever experienced an age gap relationship, or do you believe love can truly overcome age differences? Share your story in the comments. Your experience may encourage someone else who needs hope today. If you're struggling with relationship challenges and would like personal guidance, you can reach out through my email or Instagram. Details are in the description, and I'll respond with thoughtful advice through a personalized voice message. Before you go, check out my next video. How to stop loving the wrong people and finally choose you. My true story. Remember this. Real love isn't about the years you've lived. It's about the life you build together. Until next time, take care of your heart, protect your peace, and never stop believing that healthy love is possible.